1212 World Famous Wake Up Show. I got a BlackBerry in my hand. On the speakerphone, my man Warren G. You know we got Freeway Rick Ross in here, man, and not the cat from the East Coast. The OG. And we got the OG Warren G on the phone. What up, man? Can you hear me?
What up, though, man?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, we got the OG in the studio, man. You want to say something?
What up, Rick?
What up, Warren? What's up, baby? That's my man. You know,
Man,
Warren.
I'm just chilling, man. Just working, producing, and
Hey, Warren, man. Warren, give me some. Let's ask you, man. What's this man's legacy in the hood, in your opinion, man?
what is it now?
What's this man's legacy in the hood, in your opinion? Freeway Rick Ross.
What's the man's legacy?
Yeah, like, when you guys bring him up, man. I mean, I'm talking like 5, 10, 15 years ago. What did y'all used to say, man, about him?
Man, he was the man. Man, that's all you used to hear. The man around the hood. I used to be doing my thing. I'm like, damn, I'll be scared to get to that level.
Hey, man, what did you think when you heard the other Freeway Rick Ross come out? I mean, did you instantly know that he had jacked his name, or did it take a minute to figure out, or what did you think?
Well, I didn't know that. I guess he had. I didn't know that he had took the name, or I just assumed that that they knew each other, and then I assumed that he was looking up to Rick Ross, sort of like how Biggie Smalls got his name from Biggie Smalls from up out of Uptown. I think it was Uptown Saturday Night or Let's Do It Again, one of those. So that's the way I seen it,
You thought he?
because like you got like Snoop. He called himself Snoopy after the dog Snoopy. His mom did. You know what I'm saying? Or you have, like Eminem is after named Eminem, but I think that he just really Rick Ross, the rapper Rick Ross, really looks up to the OG Rick Ross, and that's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Now I everything else I don't get into, but
Right.
But I mean, he's a dude that was huge. To me when I was young, like that was a trip. Like, wow, this is a black guy and he's doing it. He's doing it big. And I mean that's how that's just how I put it down. But he's a cool cat. Paid his debt to society and turned his life around, and just using the stuff that he had to go through, turning around and making it positive for the kids, and making steering them in the right path, so they don't go doing this or doing that and doing that, because he done been through it and he done seen that. And that's the same way. I ain't a major G like Rick Ross. I'm still, I'm young, but real young. Not that he old, but I'm just a younger cat. But man, I really love the things that he do. He goes and he speaks to these kids in the inner cities and really show them, give them game on how they supposed to make it in life, but in a positive way.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
That's my man Warren G.
Thanks,
calling
Warren.
in.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah.
Warren is a real dude, man. He's one of the cats that while I was locked down, they reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? And showed love. Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
That's my man.
I appreciate that.
All good.
I
That's
appreciate
a man.
that. And haven't stopped. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying about dude. And I can understand if dude showed me respect. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he's in a position that he could have reached out, you know what I'm saying, and gave a dude a hand up off the ground,
Right.
you know, when the dude walked up out them gates and needed a hand, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Instead of, you know, getting on the radio, fat mouthing about me being down on my luck and
Whoa.
and
I didn't know about all that.
oh, it's all good, boy. Though it ain't, you know, that's between me and him, you know.
They gonna work it out, man.
Absolutely.
They gonna work it out. Hey, Warren, we gonna hit you later, brother. All right.
I definitely, you know, I know if they work it out, boy, the connection
Will be great.
be so huge, you know, between the two. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a real good connection, man. So I hope things do work out, man.
Yeah, we gonna work it out. We gonna get it worked out because you know what I'm saying. It's the right thing to do. Maybe
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying. Tech
Oh,
putting
yeah.
this thing together. Maybe Tech can put it all together.
I'm
you
gonna
know
put it
what I'm
all
saying?
together, man.
We do it right here on the Wake Up Show.
We-
We'll come right here, Warren. You come on the show, all of us together, and we'll put that thing together.
For real, it's all good.
All right.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Warren. We gonna hit you later, man.
All right.
All right, brother. Peace, man.
Later, y'all.
Yo.
Peace.
So I'm sitting here, man, and you got somebody on your left hand side. You got a pair of headphones for my man. Can somebody hook him up real quick? Now he look like the attorney / muscle, which is really like the same thing, man.
Well, you know
So
that's
hold
how
on.
we all get down. We all the attorney. We all the muscle. You know what I'm saying? We the janitor. We the chauffeur. You know, we all get down like that. We grinding. We doing
me
it.
see.
We doing it like the street. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take this thing back to the street days. You know.
Well, okay. What's your name, man?
Antonio Moore.
Now, what's your role in all this, man? I know that everybody needs somebody good on their side, especially an attorney, man. Like you gotta.
Yeah, I'm basically Rick's attorney / advisor. I'm a former district attorney out here in LA. You know, met Rick out with another client. I've been doing entertainment law for about 3 years. Rick's a wonderful guy. We kind of clicked.
Right.
Working on the movie, working on a lot of different projects for our major enterprise, which is Freeway Studios.
So you guys, okay? You about to start signing artists and
No, it's not necessarily just about a label project. Things
Right.
have really expanded. You know, we're really trying to take the movie and the documentary and expand out to do more motion pictures.
right. Oh, motion pictures.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, and y'all just hooked up from what?
We were actually at the Conga Room, Jamie Foxx's thing down at the Foxhole.
Right.
I was there because I have another client that's working with Jamie Foxx.
Right.
And Rick was there. He was outside trying to coming in, and you know, we talked in there. This is maybe about a year ago.
Yeah.
Maybe about 10 months ago, and we just been clicking ever since. You know, working on this project, getting out here, meeting people from actors to producers to movie producers, and just trying to make this thing happen. This movie.
Wow, man. And what's the name of the movie? Any titles?
Not yet.
Not
Untitled.
yet. And let me ask you, Rick, was you ever portrayed in any movies without you? I guess you might have known it, but nobody else knew it.
Yeah, I've been portrayed in a few movies, a few video games. I found out when I was in jail. This kid wrote me and said, "Man, you know you in a video game called Grand Theft Auto." And I was like, "What?" So he sent me the transcripts, and it was a cat named Smokey, and he did some of the same things that I was doing. So I was like, "Wow!" And then there was another movie that came out by the name of 100 Kilos that portrayed me. I think that's about it that I know of that's been brought to my attention.
Right, because I think people are just like, hey, we love to take his story and do something with it quick while he's not out.
Yeah. But I think those are the only ones, you know. But you know, been so many rappers that you know mention my name in raps and whatnot that you know it's crazy.
So in closing, man, you know, where you at right now, man? Physically, mentally, are you
Man,
back? Are you charged? Are you blessed?
Man, I'm on a new plane, man. You know, I went from being illiterate to reading over 300 books while I was down. You know, so I educated myself. I'm well educated right now. I really don't think that these people really know how to deal with me yet. You
Right.
know, they haven't found a guy that they can't buy. You know, I'm not for sale.
Right.
You know, I don't care how much money you got, you can't buy me because the money don't impress me. You know, the kind of money that these guys worship and treasure, you know, we threw it around back in the days.
Right.
You know, it wasn't nothing for us to go out and spend, you know, $100,000 on motorcycles or just whatever we wanted. You know, take a trip and take the whole neighborhood. You know, that's how we live. You know, we live, you know, easy come, easy go, as they say.
Right.
So, you know, I can't be bought. You know, I'm not for sale, and I'm just happy right now. You know, everything that I dreamed about, you know what I'm saying? Dreams can come true. You know, just like you see me right now at the Wake Up Show. You know,
Right.
I sat in my cell when I was in the penitentiary and thought about being here on the show with you, man.
That's what's up.
So here I am today, and I plan on going far, and to help heal our community, because I think that it needs somebody like me, that can talk both languages. I can go and talk to the guys up in the high rise, and then I can go to the penitentiary and juvenile hall and relate to those guys as well, and everybody in between. So
how do people get a hold of you guys, man, for anything? We have a website?
Well, basically we have freewayrick.com. That's where you can add his Facebook, his Twitter. Then he also has freewayenterprise.com, where you can come sign up. You can be part of a new social network that we're trying to set up to expand outwards.
Okay.
And they can send me CDs too. I'm looking for artists. You know what I'm saying? Somebody special though. I mean, not these guys that they're standing out here like everybody want to go in the studio for 15 minutes and cut a record and then want everybody to listen to it.
Right.
They can send their CDs to me at P.O. Box 11173, Carson, California 90749. And address it to Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? I'll check you out and see if you got something. If you got something working with it, holler.
Can you put that somewhere on the website too, so people could just, if they they missed it, they could just go to the website and go, man, is the address up there?
I added to freewayrick.com in the contact section.
There it is, man. All right, world famous wake up show, man. This is like a dream come true.
Love,
both ways, man. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
Yeah, man. So it's like congratulations on everything, man. I hope you're very successful in what you do.
Man, let me give a shout out to Nate Dogg and his people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow, yeah. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, we're going to miss Nate. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the trailblazers to this West Coast.
Absolutely.
Peace.
The OG legend, man.
Yeah. Check out to everybody. Make sure that you watch out for the movie. It's a mix between Traffic, Blow, and Boys in the Hood. It's going to be wild.
Wow, that sound crazy, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Thanks for coming, man. World famous wake up show.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my son Jamal. He's standing right here with me. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the next mogul. Y'all watch out for him. He's starting from the ground. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been privileged to get no hand up. He's grinding his way up to the top, and I love him for it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't asking for no handouts. He said, "Dad, I want to earn it. Just let me hang out." And I'm gonna get in.
I think he's gonna be your A&R guy in a minute, man. I'm telling you, man. He got his ear to the street right now. There it is, man. World famous wake up show. We gotta get out of here, man. Thanks for coming through. As usual, I want to say peace. Dynamics, pull the record back. We out of here, man. World famous Rick Ross.
Wake up.